All right, well, good morning. Just introduce myself again. My name is Alvaro Gurdian. I know I've met many of you through our life here in Charlotte, but I hope that I get to meet many more of you throughout the networking. But I want to start by saying so much to Alicia, Irlanda, Ruth, and really the leadership team here at Enlace for giving us the opportunity to reach out to you. Really, La Noticia is really all about community. So joined with me today is my mom, Hilda Gurdian, and Diego Barahona. I want to also point them out. And all right, well, let's start a little bit by going a little bit back in history. We're going to talk about, here we go. La Noticia was born 26 years ago. That's our very first print edition, way back in 1997, when it was strange to hear people speaking Spanish outside. People would look at you. You know, we've been at it for a while. So, and that's what most people know us for, actually the newspaper. And we're happy that you know us, but right now we've kind of grown with the times, we've grown with our audience. We want to let you know a little bit more about some of the other offerings that we have, because really we try to be wherever you are. So we have lanoticia.com is the site. So all of the information you see in the print version, and many times more, is available in lanoticia.com. Selections of that information is available through our newsletters that we have on. We have 4 of them going throughout, some of them daily, and many frequencies or weekly. We also have our social media channels, which is Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And I know many of you have seen us there. And of course, as what we're very known for is really the print. But I wanted to really share a little bit more about what we do, some of the impact that we have, which is we're able to reach about 500,000 visitors per month. That's people, not page views, that's people. We have a total of about 95,000 followers on Facebook, Instagram, and we have a little over about 13,500 subscribers to our newsletters. And plus the print edition that goes to 97,500 readers on average per week. And really this impact is outsized. That's something I wanted to compare to, for example, this puts us on par with many publications that are in much larger cities such as Washington, D.C. or Atlanta, Georgia. It's a very successful website, and I think the content is what leads. Part of what has been the secret sauce of success is really the impact that we have. We want to use this as a little bit of an impact report. So we have thousands of stories that really we do throughout the year. Here we're going to just highlight 5. So first up, the Latin American Coalition La Noticia formed a partnership to highlight organizations that participated in the 2023 Latin American Festival. And that represented diverse cultures from all the countries of Latin America and Spain this year. We did complete coverage including the interviews, articles, videos, social media postings for 18 cultural organizations that participated in the festival. So in total, that was 21 articles, 57 videos, and 39 posts on social media. All of that combined was seen by almost 100,000 people in the Charlotte community. That's local people. Now this effort contributed significantly to the success of the festival, which was attended by 7,500 people. Second example is the deaths of the construction workers that unfortunately happened at the beginning of this year, which we had 3 workers that died due to some defective scaffolding. So this tragedy highlighted the issues that we have in our community, and we were right there the entire time. Number 3, the evictions that of La Pulga. It's a long-running saga, which was around 200 vendors from the open-air market, better known as La Pulga, the Central. They were evicted from their workspace. Now, we've been in touch with them for many years. When they first started there, they reached out to us. We did a story. That generated enough outcry that they were granted an extra year of stay at that location. Following that, they kept getting reprieves, and they eventually found a secondary home. And we've been right there all along, sort of sharing their story, trying to get help through the community by raising awareness, because that's what we do. Number 4, mental health resources. So the Latino community is one of the groups that has least access to mental health care in North Carolina. So La Noticia provides a series of resources available to address this crisis, as well as recommendations through a weekly column by Maylin Reyes Rodriguez, a PhD in clinical psychology and a researcher at UNC Chapel Hill in the Department of Psychiatry. Number 5, Latinos Fuera de City. This is a series highlighting sort of the best local figures that highlight and inspire. So the Latino community has individuals who serve as examples of resiliency and overcoming obstacles and achieving success. Their stories are a source of inspiration of Si Se Puede. You can read all of their stories in our section of Latinos Fuera de City in Noticia.com. We also have the Latin American Excelente Awards, which just celebrated its 25th edition last month. And really it's a way for La Noticia to show more impact. So first, the gala is an annual gala created to recognize the outstanding achievements of Latino leaders and their supporters. On September 16th, again, that was the 25th anniversary, and we recognized, just want to highlight them again, Andrea Ojeda, which is Student of the Year, Mike Bismuñiz Love, which is our Community Service Person of the Year, Bruno Machiavello, our Business Man of the Year, Grace Nystrom, Businesswoman of the Year, Susana Cisneros was our Higher Education Teacher of the Year, and Ruby Britt Height, who was our non-Latino person most supportive of the community. So the gala was a great success. We had just over 400 people, and that really was the support and that's able to do the fundraising that we do for our nonprofit La Noticia Education Foundation and the scholarships that we give. Up next, a little bit about LatinaCon, which is a full-day event dedicated to women. I know many of you here have attended before. It's next year will be the 10th edition, and it's a full day dedicated to really training the best in our community in subjects such as education, business, finance, leadership, and health. Many more. We do hope to be able to see many of you there. And our third annual event is the Latino Children's Festival, which is an event that we do to celebrate International Children's Day, and we do it in conjunction with Our Lady of Guadalupe Catholic Church right here in Charlotte every year, right around their Kermes, which is around the International Children's Day. All of these stories put together have yielded a lot of awareness about our community, both within and throughout. We're very proud that some of that work that we have done has generated really over 172 Jose Marti Awards. Those are the most, making us the most awarded Spanish language media organization in the country. Last year in 2022, in November, we were awarded the EPI, which is sort of by editor and publisher, who's sort of our umbrella publication for our industry, and we were named Best Hispanic Newspaper Website in the country. And just a few weeks ago, we were at Lion Publishers, which is another national organization, and we received Collaboration of the Year through work that we did in partnership with WFAE here in Charlotte and WFPD in Winston-Salem. So to continue sharing a little bit about the Noticia and the impact that it have and how we can amplify really the more than 300 events that we really advertise through our print and online, really all to help our community through what many of you here represent, which is the nonprofit and community services. We believe that these services are really key to the community, and we're honored really to help raise awareness of the good work that you all are doing. Some of the slide here are some of the nonprofits we've had close partnerships with. You see here the Latin American Coalition, LAGUA, Latin American Chamber of Commerce of Charlotte, Carlota and Talents, Circo de Luz, Our Bridge for Kids, Chef's Heaven Kitchen, Venezuelans in the Carolinas, Renacer Cancer Survivor Support for Latinos, Alianza de Venezolanos in Charlotte, and Latino Tu Bota Cuenta. So in continuing in that spirit really of gratefulness for the opportunity that we have to tell these stories of the children in our community, the families in our community, and really the members, organizations that we just listed and many more, We really do receive many, more than we can probably fit in any one slide or presentation. But I did want to highlight this one comment that we received by Jessica Peraza, who was representing Venezuela at the 2023 Latin American Festival. So she said, and the quote is, "Definitely, we must extensively recognize the coverage that La Noticia did. We shared your content on our social media to multiply the audience. We received many likes that validate it was fantastic coverage. One of the things that was mentioned in the article was about Venezuelan chicha and sweets, that people came to the booth looking for those. They also asked about the Venezuelan Alliance in Charlotte, which was also mentioned in the coverage. In addition, La Noticia visited every booth at the festival. It was great to see La Noticia appreciated in an effort and love, appreciate the effort and love that members of each community, of each country, invest in decorating their villas." So that was very gratifying. So sort of in closing, we just wanted to make sure that throughout the 26 years that we've been doing this work, and really just continue to partner in the work that we do. We do need you. We have an audience, but we need, like I say oftentimes, is we don't need help finding bad news. It's our job, we report it. But the good news, the community work that happens from many of you here, that's why we're here today, to make sure that you guys reach back out to us and we can let people know about it. We're here to amplify your voice, get that connection out there, and really get that good work to continue. So I just wanted to make it short and sweet, see if there are any questions. Oh, one quick thing, in the handouts, we do have a little bit more about information, for at least those of you here on the desks. So a little bit of how more you can support La Noticia and the work that we do. And of course, some of the work that you do. Again, if there are any questions. Go ahead.
I'm Patrick from Enlace Latino Voices. So La Noticia is the #1 news for all of us. I guess everybody knows, including the Brazilian community. We had an event this last weekend, and La Noticia placed a note on the event communities there, and a lot of people came because of that, including from the Brazilian community. However, the language is still a barrier. Like Portuguese is not the same as Spanish, it's similar. And we would like to ask if you want more readers to the newspaper, and if you guys can offer half a page or a page to address what is going on in the community, the local news related to driving, to immigration laws, to voto cuenta in Portuguese. So the important things that will impact the whole community in other languages as well, inside La Noticia.
That's great feedback. Again, we're happy to support in every way that we can, but our editor, Diego, is here. I'm going to highlight him. And I think that's something we can connect with. Number one, to keep sharing the event, but number two, see what resources we can come up with to bridge that gap in language. So let's make sure we connect and follow up on that. Thank you. Glendon? Oh, all right. All right. Thank you so much for your time.